How did Che Guevara's views on violence align with or diverge from core Marxist theory? How did Che Guevara's views on violence align with or diverge from core Marxist theory? This is a fascinating question that touches on the heart of revolutionary thought. Che Guevara, a key figure in communism, had a unique perspective on the role of violence in achieving a socialist revolution. Guevara believed that revolutionary violence was a necessary tool to overthrow oppressive capitalist systems. He saw guerrilla warfare as a response to the suffering inflicted on the oppressed by their exploiters. For him, armed struggle was justified because it aimed to dismantle the social order that kept the majority in misery. This aligns with the Marxist idea that the working class must rise against the bourgeoisie to create a classless society. Guevara and Fidel Castro felt their violent actions were essential to achieving the goals of the revolution. However, Guevara's views also diverged from classical Marxist theory. He emphasized the role of the guerrilla fighter and revolutionary vanguard as the main agents of change. In classical Marxism, as articulated by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, the working class must liberate itself through its own actions. Marx believed that, as the working class became the majority, it would lead its own liberation. In contrast, Guevara thought that a small, dedicated guerrilla army could lead the revolution, even if the majority of peasants and workers were not fully aware of their class interests. This approach imposed the revolution from above, with intellectual vanguards directing the masses. Guevara's model also led to a system that emphasized popular participation but excluded democratic control by the people. This was a departure from Marx's vision of socialist democracy, where the working class would directly exercise political power. Instead, Guevara's model supported a centralized leadership that initially had popular support but limited political freedoms. In practical terms, Guevara's justification of violence included harsh measures against perceived enemies of the revolution. This included executions without trial and strict discipline within the guerrilla ranks. While Guevara and his followers viewed these actions as necessary to defend the revolution, they also led to repression and violations of political freedoms. This contrasts with Marxist ideals of emancipation and democratic self-governance. In summary, Che Guevara's views on violence align with Marxist theory in recognizing revolutionary violence as a legitimate means to overthrow capitalist oppression. Yet, they diverge in emphasizing a small guerrilla vanguard leading the revolution rather than the self-emancipation of the working class. These differences highlight the complexities of applying Marxist theory in practice, especially in contexts where class consciousness among the masses was not fully developed.